What is up, my kings, my queens, and my royals in between? I'm Lord Arsenal, this is Pokemon 3D, and this is probably going to be a training-heavy episode, to say the least. We're going to do some things, but as like, I won't feel bad if you're like, I'm going to nope out of this one, because it might not be a whole lot of stuff going on, other than doing some training and me just, mindlessly talking, so I won't feel bad if you don't, like, take the time to watch this one. Just, general heads up. But if you want to just, like, leave the video playing at the very least, that would really help me out. I need the average hours watched. Well, not average hours. I need the hours watched in general. I think as of recording this, I'm at, like, 1,300 or something like that. Maybe 1,500. Like, I'm not quite near halfway to being able to hit partner. I mean, granted, I'm still only at, again, as of recording, I think I'm at like 826 subscribers on YouTube. So if you're still here, definitely it's like hit the sub button. It's like it'll bring you good luck, I promise. I did not make the connection that ICP is Insane Clown Posse until you looked up that video. Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. That is very fair. That's, yeah. Insane Clown Posse is certainly a band. So that being said, like, if you enjoy Insane Clown Posse, I don't judge you. Like, music is very subjective. And I've had a lot of friends growing up that really enjoyed ICP. But, yeah, not really for me. Also, hello, Noctowl. I don't think you should be able to do that much damage to us. I was gonna say, don't hypnosis. I know nothing about them. So, I guess the best way that I can describe it is, it's two dudes that wear the, like, black and white face paint, and they are angry rappers that very much so lean very heavily towards their audience being poor white people. Ooh, 2 levels out of that. Let's go. If I remember correctly, Magnet Bomb's actually pretty good, and we can get rid of Supersonic for that. Hold on, wait, how am I supposed to... Oh, hello. I did not mean to start this battle. Okay, Hoppip, I can actually probably work with this. Why is everything trying to put me to sleep? Also, I'm not gonna lie, I was not paying attention. I don't know what move Hoppip used. Oh, quit trying to put me to sleep. Okay, again, I don't think you can do that much damage to me. Okay, it was Fairy Wind. I was like, was that Fairy Wind? Now, Fairy Wind, that would have been great for Igglybuff to have. Okay, we're at 19. I'm feeling pretty okay here. Okay, that's definitely a more chunky hit, to say the least. I think we're still fine, though. Quit trying to put me to sleep! Alright, so we went from 15 to what? That's gonna be the big question. Oh, that only did 3 damage. Okay, I don't care. Alright. I think we should be fine to take one more fairy. Okay, cool. Stream's been going pretty good, other than the fact that we've lost 3 Pokemon so far. The most devastating was our Scyther named Scarlet, which was pretty much going to be the ace of the team. But yeah, other than that, streams have been going pretty good. We've been making some good progress. We got our 4th badge, which reminds me, I should be able to finally reteach our Graveler Dudette Magnitude. Because with this being a fan-made game, things can get a little buggy, and for whatever reason, the way rollout works is kind of weird with how it interacts with trainer battles and when the opponent switches out Pokemon. And it essentially caused a weird kerfuffle of how some levelings happened. Okay, Dudette, select. Please, okay, yeah. So please relearn Magnitude. Okay, I think this is where we get rid of Rollout. Though I would like to actually get rid of Ride, because I don't really think we'll need a fighting move at this point, but we got plenty of rock moves anyways. Ooh, while I'm thinking about it, Kayla, how far did you get into Ape Escape? How many of the monkeys did you catch? Because I think I had to go full lurk mode when you were like in the kind of like jungly area, and there was like a bunch of like water that you had to swim through. Yeah, okay, we're gonna keep ICP going. Because ICP is actually leveling up pretty decently thanks to the double XP. Which that's going to be the great thing. So if you're sticking around in the YouTube video with me, because training shouldn't necessarily take that long because of the double XP. It's like we can make some good progress. So we could probably face her. Which reminds me, I need to double back and go get the that's what I'm looking for. The berries. So it's not a big deal, it's not going to be super effective. That's level 20 for ICP, feeling great about that. I know last run we ended up losing our Magnemite fairly quickly. I think it was in the, oh, what was it? The lighthouse. It was the lighthouse where, like, I think, like, it was either one specific trainer or it was, like, 2 in a row that just, like, really handed us our ass. Okay, Thundershot. For that not being super effective, that sure seemed to do a lot of damage. Yeah, that is some chunky hits. Alright, I don't think that's going to be enough to kill us. Really risked it on the crit possibility there. Spark is decent. We could, you know what? Let's get rid of Thundershock. Even though I'm fairly certain that Magnemite is more of a special attacker more often than not. Ooh. How much health do we have? 5. Okay, I do not want to mess around with 5, I'm not gonna lie. How strong are you? You're 18. Okay, I don't want to throw out Karen just in case. Alright. Firo, you're probably our safe bet here. You go in there and you protect us. Okay. Alright, there's 29 for Firo. Love that. Agility, don't care for that. Really hoping that 30 is gonna give us Drill Peck, but I'm gonna assume not. Which that's disappointing. Because I could really use Drill Peck. Drill Peck would be pretty great. I feel like that would give me a much needed confidence boost for this run. Though I think overall we should be fine. Alright, and I think what I'll do is I'll do exactly what I did the last time. I think once we make it to Sailport, I think is it Sailport? I don't remember. Whatever the next city, town, or whatever is, I think that's where we can get the good rod. From there, we fish up something from the pond or whatever in that town. Then we'll get Pokemon that can actually use Surf, and then as we go through, I'm sure we will inevitably run into a Tentacruel. Because I think as you're surfing, I don't know if it's just in that specific area where it's literally just like, oh, hey, by the way, you're literally gonna do nothing but run into Tentacool and Tentacruel. Oh, don't flinch me. I think if we can if we can get lucky and get a Tentacruel right out the rip, that would be a great addition to the team. I'm just now remembering that I think Magnet Bomb always goes last, but it's always guaranteed to hit. 702 experience out of that? Hell yeah. I'm not gonna be mad about that. Alright, Magnemite v Magnemite. Okay, so this... Okay, can I actually swap here? And of course I can't switch out. Okay, so this is where we're gonna have to heal, because we're gonna have to Hyper Potion. I kind of wish that it never would have, like, let me run away. Like, the fact that it essentially took my turn to attempt to run away is kind of ridiculous. Alright, and now we just Sonic Boom. Because that's a constant 20. Oh. Well, luckily we go first. Alright, 22. Feeling semi-okay. Alright. Alright, one thing I will definitely have to do is once we get Fly, which I think we get Fly from the island where Chuck is, so that way we don't actually have to surf all the way back, because that would just be gross. We'll want to fly to... Oh god, I don't remember. The place before Goldenrod, Oh god, I do not remember the name of that town. The one where Bugsy's the gym leader. We need to fly back there to get all of our apricots that we picked up along the way actually turned into pokeballs, which, again, I don't know how that's necessarily going to work, and I don't know if they may or may not have fixed how time is tracked, but I definitely feel like the game wasn't, like, appropriately tracking time. Because I know we planted berries at one point and they just never grew. And you would think with like a week in between they would have grown, right? So the problem with Magnomites is they can have an ability that makes it impossible for other Steel-type Pokemon to flee, which, or, you know, retreat or be called back or whatever, like, insert mechanic. It's not worth it to me to try to run from another Magnemite, to try and possibly get away and just have an entire turn wasted because it's like, haha, you didn't know that you couldn't run away, so you're gonna waste this turn now. Real quick, okay, 30 is enough health. I think we should be fine. Alright, Chad. Are you an actual Chad? Okay, he has a Mr. Mime. He might be an actual Chad. Is Mr. Mime part fairy now? I feel like Mr. Mime became part fairy. So I think this Magnet Bomb is gonna do some work. Also 5 double slaps? Rude. Oh yeah, Magnet Bomb, super effective. We're cooking. I'm not gonna lie, as soon as it said Psywave, I'm like, oh no, we're about to lose ICP. Alright, that's 23. Alright, I don't think... Oh, okay, you're a psychic trainer. You know what? I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that with ICP being as low as they are on health right now. So, heal up, take on them. Check out the Moo-Moos. Which I think there's a whole... I don't know what you actually get from actually healing the Miltank that's sick, and I don't remember how many orange berries you actually need. I think it's some kind of, like, minor number, like 5, where it's like, if you take the time and you plant a handful of orange berries and you give them, like, 5 or 10 or something like that, it doesn't ruin the game for you, type of deal. But I do not actually remember. I also don't know what the deal with this is. I don't know if it's like one of those weird things where it's like, this will be important later, so that way you can get XYZ item. Okay, I will take on a Noctowl. Also, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, 26 attack, 52 special attack. My god. Like, I know this sparks, like, what, 20 more power? But I feel like Thundershock would, honestly, would have been better. Like, I feel... Again, it's like, I know there's like an entire formula of like, okay, if you have an attack that's this much power and the corresponding stat is like this much, and then you go up against a Pokemon who has this typing with this corresponding defense, is like, this is how you calculate the damage. But I certainly don't know how to figure that out at the very least off the top of my head. I'm sure I could probably look something up to figure that out, just to be like, what should at least theoretically do more damage? Like, obviously, like, at the end of the day, it really more so probably comes down to the Pokemon I'm attacking. So, like, obviously with being like a Noctowl being a flying, at the end of the day, the real determining factor would probably be whether or not Noctowl has a higher special defense or a higher defense. I think that would end up being like the real deciding factor on if Spark or Thundershock would technically be better. I know that I said I didn't want to go into this fight with ICP being as low of health as they were, but I don't really feel like walking back, so we're gonna go in and we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna roll these dice, and it's probably gonna bite me in the butt like it always does. Okay, so Slowpoke, good choice for us. Good choice. Very helpful. Okay, Fusion, not a lot of damage. I like that. That's good for me. It's very good for me. Okay. Confusion didn't do that much damage to me. I think we'll be fine. Ooh, and we get the Paralyze? Ooh, and it works for us. Okay, we're good. Alright, I'm assuming this is probably going to bump ICP up to 25. Sure is. Alright, feeling good. Ooh, Mirror Shot I think is actually really good for us. Yeah, that's 65 and that's special attack where Magna Bomb's 60 physical, but the big thing with that is it never misses. So I want to hold on to Thunder Wave. Do we get rid of, you know what, let's get rid of Sonic Boom. As useful as it can be, I think we're generally getting to that point where Sonic Boom might start having like that diminishing return, you know? Alright. Cows don't mean anything. You think you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm not giving you any milk. Lots of berries. Yeah, because I think it's like feed the mill tank a lot of berries. I think that's like the whole gimmick of this, but I think it's orange berries specifically. I don't think it's like any berries. I mean, the citrus berries might be something. Oh, did I only get one orange berry off of that? Okay, interesting. I guess go with the bulk berry just to see what I can possibly get here. Let's water these, even though I don't know if that's technically something you needed to do to actually get them to start growing in the first place. I think it just makes it faster. Ooh, sick. You thought orange. Okay, yeah, you specifically want orange berries. Alright. Because I can't actually, like, speed up time or anything like that, I can't, I guess, force this to work faster, but what I can probably do is, if they have the, like, date and the time all actually working, I could probably, I was gonna say I can run back and plant more orange berries, but I literally don't have any more orange berries. Unless... Ooh, I do technically have one more on Scratchy. We can probably pull that off of Scratchy and get to planting. That could be useful. We should probably swap off ICP. Alright, let's see if we can't get Karen up to 25 now. I definitely don't think it'll be as easy, to say the least. Alright, let's play to the stabs. We gotta play to the stabs, right? That's gonna get us the most damage, right? Okay, only 3 times, not bad. Also, I don't know if it's me rapid pressing A that made those Fury Swipes go quickly, or if they, like... You know what? People don't like actually sitting through actually getting hit multiple times. Let's just speed it up. Let's just speed it up. Alright. Again, wing attack because probably good choice. Foresight, what a waste. Roar, probably gonna hurt. Oh my god. Alright, realistically, you're not moving faster than me. Alright, that's 18 for Karen. Really just flying through the levels right now. Love that. Alright, it's a Meowth. We will go ahead and we will swap in. We'll swap in Dudette. So I definitely think I'm gonna have to do some off-stream grinding. Sitting here thinking about it, we only have 25 minutes left in the episode stream. Again, however you need to quantify it, depending on how you're absorbing this medium. So, what I will do, just to, you know, kind of keep the episode kind of pushing forward, I will make as big of a push as I can to the next city, catch our next water type, and we'll probably save the lighthouse for next episode after I get everybody up to snuff, which I'm gonna say if I can get everybody up to at least 30, but if in all honesty it ends up being like just an awful grind, I will. Yeah, if it ends up being an awful grind, it's just soul draining, I will say screw it and get everybody like 26 or something like that. I don't know. I want to push it like as close to 30 as I can. I don't think it'll be like too hard for me to push to 30 just by doing wild battles. I don't think that's going to be a problem. It's going to be more so of how long is it going to take. But with double XP, I think we should be generally set. Okay, Pikachu. That's not great for us. So we are immediately going to switch. I'm not even going to try and play. Actually, thinking about it, I think, if I remember correctly, this Pikachu is actually set up rather horribly and it has no damage. Like, it has no damage it moves. And granted, it would have paralyzed Karen and that would have been annoying to deal with. Alright, Dudette saved Karen, so we can keep pushing on. And then if I remember correctly, this patch of grass is also technically a separate route, which is kind of wild. Right, I think it's this Pikachu that's actually, you know, dangerous. Now that I'm thinking about it. So Dudette, come out, save things again. Okay, again, understandable. You're going. It's like going Thunder Wave first move. Honestly, solid choice. Solid choice. I don't think I want Confuse Ray. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm good. I don't think I need Confuse Ray. I was gonna say, I think the main problem with Confuse Ray is it doesn't reliably hit. Alright, so we get through you and the Sailor Man. We do a quick heal. We check the houses for a dude that really likes to fish and likes to give out free fishing rods. We come back up here and get the whatever Pokemon's up here, which I think we might be able to get a Flaffy up here. I could be wrong. I think we can run into a Flaffy up here, which that'd be good. Oh, I'm so jealous of your Poliwhirl. Can I have your Poliwhirl? I want your Poliwhirl. Just look at him, he's such a good boy. And then I'm not worried about Krabby. Okay, Bumblebee definitely hurt, but I don't think it hurt enough for me to be worried about it. And then we've been consistently going faster, and it hasn't slowed us down in any way, shape, or form. Alright, good job, Karen. Ooh, okay, we're just gonna straight swap here, only because I do not trust having to fight Eradicate, because there's always that chance it will know Pursuit. And though I don't necessarily think a Pursuit would kill Golbat at this exact point, I don't want to take that chance. And I've already made too many stupid mistakes between the two runs by like, oh no, this will be fine, it won't be a big deal, and then ends up being a big fucking deal. And I need to be better about that, but if we're being honest, I'm never gonna be. Realistically, I'm just, oh yeah, and then he's just like, rah, it's like I'm Ingy, because it's like there's no gym leader here because she's taking care of a sick Pokemon, and who wants to do that? So I guess that right there's like a nice, like, kind of general way to be like, hey, person playing the game, go here. Okay, is it you? Yeah. Yep, C, yep, fish, yep. Alright. Now, to the person on YouTube, which I don't remember your name off the top of my head at this exact moment. You gave me the options for Cocoa and Blueberry. 10 out of 10. It's like, I will nickname... Ooh. Do I want to give it to the first Tentacool that we see, or do I want to save it for Tentacruel? We'll save it for Tentacruel, because that's what I'm going to end up adding to the team anyways, and I want you to be able to enjoy seeing Pokemon you suggested the nickname for. I feel like that makes sense. Alright, so first Pokemon we see here, provided that we don't have a duplicate and or the line's not already dead. Alright, Raticate, we can skip Raticate because we have a Rattata in the box that isn't dead. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go with I'm confident enough to kill this Raticate and not worry about it. I'm pretty certain that we boxed Rattata pretty early on. So I'm trying to think. If we run into a Noctowl down here, Noctowl would definitely be on the list. We've had a Hoot Hoot, but Hoot Hoot died. Alright, speak of the devil. So the nickname that we've had for Hoot Hoot was Lilith. What do we nickname the Noctowl? Okay. Broke out of that, so we're gonna have to... Aye! Don't do that. Alright, real quick. I think you should probably be able to handle an up more. At least I'm hoping. Okay. I think we're good there. Let's hit the Thunder Wave. Perfect, that stopped the uproar. Alright, let's try a Great Ball again. Because I don't want to necessarily try and do any more damage, because I don't know if I can get away with it. Hey, we just need to paralyze it. Let's go. Noctowl. Nocturnal Owl. I'm trying to think. Good owl names. I don't think there's that many female owl characters out there in the world, so that doesn't help me. Okay, nocturnal. What's it like a nighttime? I'm probably gonna butcher how to spell this. And normally I would take the time to look it up, but we're gonna go Elvira. It's not quite exactly what I want, but I don't necessarily see us using Noctowl if I'm being 100% honest. Alright, let's heal up. Let's do a fish. See what we get. Knowing my luck, it's either gonna be a like I'm hoping we'll get a Staryu. Staryu would be nice again because I enjoyed having Staryu. Staryu was a quality Pokemon for sure. Alright, we used a good rod. Ah, Magikarp, okay. Oh, dang, it's already level 20? Okay, alright. Well, this makes things a little bit easier. Alright, let's try and Astonish. Let's try and Astonish. Oh yeah, we definitely don't want to try and hurt this thing too badly. Okay, you know what, we can do a couple Astonishes. I think we'll be fine. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, let's try and catch it now. Because knowing my luck, if I attack again, I'm going to end up critting and it's gonna die. Alright, we got Magikarp. Ooh, or do we name Magikarp Blueberry? Ooh, what do you think, guys? Do we name Magikarp Blueberry? Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's 100% what we're going with because we're gonna go Blueberry. And whenever we make it to Lake Rage and we inevitably catch the shiny Gyarados, we'll call that one Strawberry. Provided that I remember this quality naming that I have come up with. Alright, alright, so Muffins, sorry you're gonna take a back seat for now. I think this is the team. I think this is the team right now. Again, Sand Slash for Nidolord, probably a good idea, but let's hold off until I actually can get a Moonstone for sure. I feel like that would be a smart call. And we haven't found a rare candy, so we can't just immediately level up Magikarp, unfortunately. But what we can do is put Blueberry out front, get it enough XP so that it immediately turns, it immediately levels, and it then turns into Gyarados, and then we teach it Surf, and then it becomes unstoppable. Unless we run into an electric type, and then in that case, it will melt. It'll just melt. I'm gonna make this easy. So I don't want to have to think about this too much. Ride. Real quick, how much XP does Blueberry need? That's gonna be a big 1,200. Of course you need 1,200. Alright, do the swap here. So I think with how much I got off of the Raticate, I think that generally means I'm gonna need, like, what, 5 battles? Give or take, up or down. Of course you have Sturdy. Of course you have... Actually, what does our Magnemite have? I'll have to take a look at that here in a second. Blueberry got 168, so... Yeah, we're probably looking like 5 or 6, if we're being completely realistic. Sturdy, okay, perfect. So I don't know how many Sturdy occasions are gonna pop up for Magnemite, because I don't think I'm gonna end up keeping Magnemite out if like a ground type shows up. Realistically. Like, oh no, there's a ground type. Immediately switch to Fearow and or Karen. But yeah, definitely the more Raticates I could probably run into, the quicker this will go. That and Noctowl. Noctowl would also probably be a good source of XP. Okay. I love it when they're able to, like, 5-piece a multi-hit, but I rarely get past 3. Also, it feels like more often than not, when you do get past 3, it just goes to 5. You never really end on 4. It's like you get a 2, 3, or a 5. Okay, yeah, Blueberry's getting like 372, so that's definitely making up for like those occasional like 160s that we're getting from others. Okay, I think this might be it for Blueberry. I think this might be the one. I feel like this is probably a good way to kind of round off this episode. That was like very much so kind of grind heavy. There we go, Blueberry 21. Blueberry, Blueberry, Blueberry. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, then, like I said, immediately teach Blueberry Surf. And now Blueberry is officially really dangerous. Now real quick, what are your stats? You're mostly attack, so Surf isn't going to necessarily be that great. Once we can get Waterfall for you though, Waterfall is going to be where you get to cook it. Is Waterfall in this game, or is that introduced in 3? So that might not actually help us. Let's find out. Alright. How good Surf? You know what? I think Surf will do. Oh, that was also crit, so that's not real. That's not real information. Hold on. Try it again. Run it back. Also, it might not help that it's also raining and I'm gonna end up getting a boost from that. But I mean, for training purposes. Alright, can we kill a Meowth with a single Surf? first we gotta get through the fake out. That's probably a pretty big thing, right? Right? Again, crit? Why would... Blueberry, I was like, I get it, you're excited to be a Gyarados, but can you please stop critting? I'm trying to figure out what our capabilities are. Okay, Eradicate, okay. I would say even with a crit, if we can kill a Eradicate, which should be thicker, right? I feel like I'd be pretty good. Oh, we just killed the Eradicate. No crit. Okay, so those crits against those Meowths did not matter. Okay, so no surprise, Blueberry is an absolute menace, and that's why we love him. Okay, I think Blueberry just has it completely out against the Meowths, because every single time we've ran into a Meowth, we've crit on it. Alright, let's see if we can get at least one more Meowth battle in, because if we crit 4 in a row, I'm literally going to be like, okay, this is the headcanon for Blueberry. As a Magikarp, just, you know, trying to survive in its own little pond in the city, Wild Meowth would come and try and fish it out constantly. And now that it has evolved into Gyarados, it now holds all the anger that was within it from all the fishing attempts by the other Meowths. That anytime a Meowth appears, Gyarados goes into a blind rage and gets just the ability to crit. Okay. Alright, is this the headcanon, or is it just like we got really oddly lucky 3 times in a row? Nope, no crit. Okay. Just an odd three-peat. Odd three-peat. But honestly, we're doing pretty good. We're getting some decent levels here. Obviously, if we can run into more Eradicate and Noctowls instead of, well, Meowths here, that would be, like, incredibly helpful. We could probably make some really stuff going. And, okay, you are banned? Go away. Gotta love the random bots that pop up in chat, right? Dragon Rage, okay, I like Dragon Rage. 340 damage on things that I might not be able to like really do a lot of damage to. Keep surfing. The surf has been working. I definitely think we'll be able to, and by we, I mean I'll be able to easily grind everybody up to 30, because honestly this isn't bad, and we're getting nice chunky XP off these Radicades. Actually surprised. That must have been a slightly thicker Eradicate. It survived. But yeah, 634 for Eradicates. Yeah, 2 more Eradicates, and that's another level. Or even like a Meowth and then Eradicate. But yeah, even almost like 254 for just a Meowth, that's not bad. I can work with that. I don't know if I ever noticed the lighthouse working like this, because I don't know if we were ever here in the, like, when it was nighttime, but the attention to detail for, like, the super bright, the slightly bright, the kind of dark, and then just regular colored. So, like, I think that's neat. That's a nice little attention to detail. Seriously, this game is just absolutely wonderful. If you haven't actually taken the time to check this out yourself, highly recommend it. It's like, I would say, like, if you enjoy Pokemon in general, you'll enjoy this, but especially if Gen 2 is your favorite like mine, you'll absolutely adore this game. All right. Well, I'm going to say that's it for me. We're going to go ahead and we're going to call it here. So if you made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your time. If you're enjoying the content, definitely drop a like and a sub. It'll let me know I'm doing a good job. It'll let the algorithm know I'm doing a good job, and it'll make everybody happy. And we like making people happy, right? At least I try to make people happy. It's like, but like I said, if you're enjoying the content and I'm making you happy, it's like give some of the happy back. Give it a little thumbsy upsies and all that. But yeah, I'll do some off-stream grinding, get everybody up to 30, and then we can make our way through the lighthouse, so that way we can start that whole quest line. Then we can go to the gym, the fighting gym, and hopefully we won't get our world rocked by another quillfish. So fingers crossed we make it further than we did last run. But again, thank you for your time. I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.